So by changing, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, and there are tremendous holes in the Sprint network, no matter what they say.
Oh, are they?
Well, yeah, I mean, we know that there are places in this country where you have no Sprint coverage, and then across the street from that, then you have Sprint coverage again. So what you think that they should have best, they don't. Because it costs lots of money to upgrade. Plus, the fact is, like I said, the Palm is going to do battle with the BlackBerry, and people are used to their BlackBerries now.
There's a, well, yeah, but the Palm is, in a way, very different than that. I mean, I think of it more versus the iPhone, because the Palm, it actually is a true organization system. You could have multiple emails on there. You can have, I guess, of course, your Facebook and your Twitter account, and you can check multiples, and also you can check your email while you're talking to them on the telephone.
Yeah, but most of the people, though, in the press room said that they've really liked it. They feel sorry for the people at Palm because they should have been done 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
They said the challenge. They said it is a challenger to the iPhone.
Yeah.
But the netbook is a challenger to both of them, and the netbooks are cheaper. That's the whole trick. The netbook is cheaper, has more internal memory, and more RAM to it to start off with than does the Palm. So there's the problem. I can get a netbook that does more than the Palm that fits in my coat jacket.
Well, see, here's the great part is, since I was sitting there doing interviews and running around, and he did go to some of the press conferences, you were there listening and talking to the different people in the press room and
the press is gaga over the Palm. I mean, the Palm Pre was the true highlight of the entire show, but they all have the same agreement upstairs. Too little, too late. They're behind it, and unless something happens to change people, it's just like people buy iPhones because they buy the iPods. They buy Blackberries because the Palm is simply out of fashion, and they're trying to move it back in, and they have no advertising budget from what I can understand either.
Oh, really?
And if you can't let people know, if no one knows what the people, okay, this is what one of the guys said to me. I don't know if Notaspringchick heard it, but he said, we need the press to get the info out on this for us.
Well, I will tell you, that Palm, if I could get it through my current cell phone provider, I would buy that in an instant. But I absolutely love it.
But they do BlackBerry, so they're not going to do Palm.
No.
So basically, and it's, they also said that it's not as...
Or you could get someone to unlock it for you, but then it never works.
One of the things they did have, they use the web OS software that enables users to synchronize contact data. But the problem comes is that it uses the 3G internet connection, and there's not 3G all over the cruddy country. The same problem that dogs, all of the smartphones dogs this system.
Oh. Well.
Basically, it also said,
it was pretty cool though.
But they said that also the problem was that I think they were promising a somewhat open system that's basically not open whatsoever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They said the open system is open only for people that they do business with. And basically, to make it work, they have to get all the little bells and whistles that they can that other people aren't allowing. It's the same thing that Yahoo with its widgets. Yahoo wants third-party to work on the widgets, but they're not really open to third-party working on it. Palm Pre wants to have all of the little toys that they can added to it.
Like Apple iPhone.
But they're not really conducive to having other people screw around with their proprietary information. Because to have an open system, you got to let other people, and then once you let other people, it's going to be over on BlackBerry. Yeah. So they're, those are the problems. But CES has, I personally think CES should be it says Consumer Electronics Show. it should be open at least one day during the ban so the consumers can come in.
Although there's lots of consumers that do go to
I
that.
know,
They
but
manage to
they're
get
basically managed to get in. But for one day, maybe just one day out of
the last day.
and let you know when they're all closing early, the press is all virtually all gone. Let the consumers come in for the last day and go,
Actually, that's a good idea.
oh,
Yeah, that is a good idea.
because I mean, can you imagine, say, 10, 20,000 consumers walking through that building?
Actually, there'd be a lot more than that.
No, but that's in Las Vegas. No, but I mean,
Yeah.
you could get more and come up from Los
Consumer
Angeles.
Day at the Consumer Electronics Show.
Consumer Day, Consumer Electronics, because the press is good. The press gives them lots of coverage. But there's nothing like having the guy go home and telling his next door neighbor, God, you should see what I see. Or having the guy's teenage children in high school saying, God, you would not believe the TV sets we saw.
Oh, they are.